welcome you to this tutorial on to design an SBA system for your school. Basically, that is where we are starting from. But then you can use Excel to do a lot of things. In fact, a lot of things, and we'll be studying this gradually. Okay, to build a nice interface, to give it buttons that we are going to use. And as we are studying, you see I have done a little modifications to my home page, and that is what I expect you to do. As you gradually study, you think about how to design your home page. You'll be adding a lot of stuffs and the rest. Okay, go. So you can change the background. First, change the background to page layout. You go to background, then you insert a background. Okay, that is very simple. Now I want us to continue with the functions and formulas for the registry. Okay, we started, but then I want us to continue. We are done with but then I want to show you something. See, I have created another sheet called about, and this about will give us all things about the system. So we'll write it here. Then my registration page, I've inserted a background, and my home page, and my SBA logs, which contains all the informations or the links to buttons to all the sheets I will need in the report card. And I've also used this over here, which will calculate for the JHS 1 number, JHS 2 number, and JHS 3 number. So that is okay. So let's move on to the actual tutorial. So we're already done with the SN, the name, the gender, the attendance, the conduct, validation, attitude. Now we are moving to the total score, and the total score will have to contain the total marks of all students' records, that is their exams and their cards. You see, the total of their exams and cards, all the subjects are supposed to be calculated here, and that information or record is here. So how do we work it out? It's very simple. We use the lookup. Okay, the lookup. And so what we're going to do is that we just type of equal to. What cell are we going to refer? We are going to refer to JHS1 records. So equal to JHS1 records. Okay, JHS1 records. Then for the JHS1 records, we are going to select the subject. Okay, we're going to select the subject. So science, we need this science total of exams and cut, and no, it's English. Okay, so exams and cut, the 100%. That's what we need. This is what we need. And what is the cell name for this? This is K. This is K colon, and the rule is what? 3. So we need K3. Okay, so we are going to write K3 here. K3. Okay, then plus another JHS. You click here again, JHS1 records. Then you come and write the next subject. The next subject is mass. Mass to the 100% is at W3. So W3 plus. You click here again, JHS1 records. The reason why we are clicking here again and we are not selecting this, that when you select the number here, it is going to change the name to table. We don't want it that way. We just want this identification. That's why we are doing it this way. Okay, so as I say that when you are setting up your pages, it's a little bit burdensome, but then when you are done, you will enjoy it. Okay, so what is the cell name for the next subject, which is science. The total of exams and CAT, it is at where? AI3. So AI3 plus JHS1 records. And when you are done with the JHS1, for the JHS2, you just copy all this and change the 1 1 to 2 2, and that is all. Okay. So we are going to social. Social 2, it is AU3. So AU3. Okay. Plus. We are going to ICT. So click here, JHS, so that the cell name will reference. And ICT BG3 plus. We move again. Go to RME JHS, and it's at BS3 plus. So we just want the addition of all this at the total. Okay, and BDT total and CAT is at CE. So you click here again, CE3 plus. Click here again. Then we search for the next subject, which is Ghanaian language. Ghanaian language is at CQ. Okay, CQ3. So CQ3 plus. You click JHS1 record again. Then the last subject, which is French, is at DC3. Okay, when you are done, just click on enter. Then it will calculate here for you. So you see, everything is here. All the formulas has come here. You see, that is that. Very, very, very simple. So as I was saying, let me go to attendance and let's try the other one I was telling you. If you click on equal to and you click on JHS1 records, and you come and select like the value from here, it is going to change the JHS to table name, table 21. And what is table 21? Do you get it? I don't want it to be that way, to be so long, and to change the reference name to be something. If you are not careful, you might not identify which class is that. That is why I didn't use that. Okay, so you can do it that way, and it will also work. Okay, so we are done with the total. We are done with the total. Now let's go to the next one, which is promotion. Now the promotion has to do with let me check something from here whether okay, I just copy some of the formulas so that I wouldn't waste much time typing. Let's go to the promotions. The promotion, we are supposed to use this. We are going to use the total score to do the promotion, but then we will add another criteria, which will be from the settings. Let me show you my settings. You see how I've designed my settings. It will also use a criteria from the setting, which is the term or semester, because promotion is at the third term. Okay, so when the criteria here is met at 3 and added to the criteria here, which is the total, then the person will be promoted. I get it. The person will be promoted. So we are going to use the total score for the promotion. So what value do you want to use to set the degree for the promotion? If the student has a total score more than 450 or 400, the person should be promoted. Do you get it? And also, if the settings, the term meets term 3, then the person should be promoted. So that's how we are going to do it. Is equal to. Let's go back and check the settings name. Settings. What is the? This is H7. Okay, H7. JHS1 is H7. So let's take note of that because we are going to call it. So here is equal to settings. Then you bring exclamation mark. Then we are going to do it as a relative reference. So we will lock the column H, we will lock the row H7. So we've locked the column and the row H7. So if settings at H7, that is the value at H7 is equal to 3. If it is equal to 3, and if bracket open, I get it H3. H3. For the H3, let's also let's also lock the H only. We've locked the row, the column only. So if settings, the value at H7 is equal to 3, and if the value at H3 is greater than 449, is greater than 449, or let's say greater or equal to 450, what should be written? Promoted. I get it. Promoted. Then you write an inverted comma. Else, repeated. You close it. You close the bracket. If none of this is met, I want us instead of the empty space, I want a section. Okay. I want so is equal the value at H3 in the registry sheet is equal to or greater than 450, then the person should be promoted, or else the person should be repeated. I get this. But then if none of this is met, then it means there is no promotion status. So I just don't want an empty space. So asterisk should be written there. Let me try and bring this. Wow. Okay. Sorry.